Entrepreneur and small business owner. Those were words that I actually never thought would be words that would describe me. So I was in the advertising world. I loved it. It was exactly what I wanted to do. I felt like I was at the top of my game, and until one day, of course, things do change, and we lost a huge client in our agency. Thank you very much, but we don't need you anymore. Okay, that's fine. It was upsetting, but I just assumed that I would go on and find another job in the industry. But I also had the opportunity at that point to be home and be present with my family. During that time, I benefited from actually seeing what was going on in their life, all the things that I was actually usually away for. And it took getting laid off from my job to be able to see what I was missing. And all of a sudden it occurred to me that something had to change. As much as I really liked the industry that I worked in and the job, it was no longer right. And I needed to figure out how I could change that. My focus changed. I started to go out and talk to people about opportunities of maybe working freelance and contract, and that started to develop. One day I met a woman and she owned a small business, and she said to me, "Kim, I could really use your help. I'm trying to grow my business, and I can't afford to go to the agencies and pay the prices for them to help me. Do you think you could consult with me and see if you could help me out?" I was able to help her do things for her business that helped her grow and flourish, and it was amazing. And that was a light bulb moment for me. That was when I knew there was a career, there was a business out there that I could have. So I decided to actually make it a business and put it together, and that's when I created Purple Moon Creative Branded Marketing Boutique. You're doing everything, and you're trying to make it look like you're doing it really well, and you're peddling, and you think, this is really great, and I have a business, and I'm going out and telling people I have a business, and then I'd get projects, and I'd work on the projects, and I'd work really hard on them, and then I'd invoice them, and then I'd wait for the money to come in, but then I'd be like, oh my God, my life that I thought was going to be so wonderful with my kids and my family, well, that was non-existent. That was ridiculous. I couldn't even take a holiday. So took a moment, cleared my mind, and said that I was going to go for it. But I knew I shouldn't do it by myself anymore. And it's amazing. It actually works when you start to focus on what you should do and who you do it for. And things started to slowly turn around. And I'm loving what I do now. A business where I help small business owners create their brands and build awareness. Just recently, to say that I am now an Amazon best-selling author of a book that I wrote recently called Branding on a Shoestring: How to Recreate Your Small Business Identity and Increase Sales Results in 83 Days or Less. But what I really want to say to everybody here, and anyone who's thinking of starting a business or leaving that 9-to-5 because they've just had enough, that there are going to be challenges, but it was the most exciting thing and still is the most exciting thing I have done. And it's really, really worth it if you want to do it.